It's always sad to say goodbye to players. And we feel for them in this moment.
Big Basket presents RCB Bold Diaries.
One of the features of our squad and our environment last year was how connected and together everybody was. Everybody really bought into what we were trying to achieve. You know, Andy did a great job, as he always does, of leading the changing room as head coach, but Rajat too and the senior players did an excellent job in the environment and culture that was created and how people really worked together. And that was a feature of the whole campaign. So it's really sad to say goodbye to anybody there. In particular, I'd like to mention Liam Livingstone. So look, on a personal level, I and we released Livy with a very heavy heart. I'm very fond of Livy as a player, but also as a person. I really enjoyed my time with him.
It's sad to let go of Liam Livingstone. He played a very important role for us last year. He was one of the all-rounders that represented RCB and played a pivotal role in the final, actually. I really enjoyed my interactions with Livy. I've worked with him since he was a youngster in the England Academy, so I know him quite well. I trust him, and it was really nice to see him come back to somewhere near his full potential in the English season in the 100. He played superbly and led very well. It's sad to say goodbye to Livy for the moment, but we love him and we will be watching and hoping that he does outstandingly well, and I'm sure he will.
A huge amount of integrity in how he went about the period where he was left out of the team, because that would have been difficult for a player like him, who's a seasoned international. So he did contribute hugely, and his attitude was great. But he has high standards for himself. I know what he's capable of. Again, somebody who contributed hugely to our campaign last year, albeit in limited opportunities. I think we all remember the game against CSK where Josh Hazlewood was injured, Lungi came in and delivered a really impactful performance in a game that went right down to the wire. And actually, I hope Lungi doesn't mind me saying, but recently I spoke to him about that performance, and he talked about the fact that when he came into the team, he didn't come in with the mindset of wanting to contribute. He came in with the mindset of trying to achieve the standard that Josh Hazlewood had set. And that is such an impressive perspective for somebody. And it shows his class, it shows his caliber as a person.
Lungi and 𝘫𝘠 only played a couple of games, but against CSK, he played a very important role stepping in for Hazlewood and getting crucial wickets. And Mayank 𝗿𝗏𝗿𝗏, he contributed brilliantly after coming in very late in the piece and played pivotal roles in a number of innings for us in probably the most high pressure time of the season. So he did amazingly too. I'd also like to just mention Swastik, Manoj and Mohit, who didn't get much of a go through the season, but they were great to work with. I loved practicing with them. I loved working hard in the nets with them. They were always upbeat and great members of the squad, all of them. And so in all sorts of ways, we've all played big parts in last season's success. I wish them well. I feel for them, and I will undoubtedly be watching their progress in the future too.
It's a long campaign when you're not playing, and it could be easy for your motivation and your attitude to wane and dip off. That didn't happen with any of those. They practiced with a lot of energy and intent. They were always in the gym each day, training hard and trying to develop themselves as athletes, but also as players. And around game time, they really committed to their 12-man duties or whatever else they were doing. So, again, really grateful for what they committed. It's sad to see players go. We are, as I mentioned earlier, trying to trying to retain the core of our squad, but we also want to improve our squad and make sure we have competition for places going into next season.